Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life workers who have found this recording of a live demonstration of psychic services. I am your host, the Third-Eyed Lion, Uranus, here to provide my experiences, my channeling, and my readings. Hello, everyone's showing up. Thank you to the divine. Please ask your question, choose 1 through 8, and I'll start that for you. Okay, deck number 3. Will you be famous on any internet communication platform? Okay. The tarot doesn't really understand technology, so. I tried it. The tarot doesn't know what social media is. So, connective platform. I'm doing very well. Glad to see you all here. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Please share this video to any friends that you think might like it so we can get some more people showing up. Okay, Sue Jones would like an energy reading. Okay, deck number 3. I will do that next for you, Sue Jones. Okay, so yes, you will be very successful. You will inspire a lot of people doing this online communication platform. You will be famous. You will be known far and wide as the person who's able to make money doing it as an influencer. You will get paid for certain products. You will very much make money by learning things, by experiencing your experiences, recording it, and sharing it to other people. Know that this won't be enough money to survive off of. This will not be enough for you to do it alone just yet. You will be able to, but know that you have to work up to that level. And you will most likely find relationships. A lot of people will call you attractive, will say nice things to you. You will also feel a connection to the cosmic, to the lions. Know that there's a lot of alien lions that like to show up on digital platforms. It's easy for them to hide. It's easy for them to appear like a human. So be on the lookout, because you will be famous more than this one blue planet is what's coming in really strong. But I do see you becoming a very wealthy influencer on the internet. I hope that, yeah. So aliens show up. They like to be anonymous web users with fake names without profile pictures. Not calling anyone out, but I know when they show up. You will probably know when they show up. But yeah. So it's crazy, friend, but you probably are an alien? I used to tell people I was one when I was a kid, and I'm realizing now I probably was. Hey, some of the trolls are aliens too. Okay. Yeah, they both show up. The human aliens and the non-human aliens, they both show up on the internet, and they like to show up. Okay, so Sue Jones, I got you up next here. Deck 3, shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Sue Jones, your message now is to find a balance in all things. There's always a time to give and a time to receive, a time to be active and a time to rest. Find your own balance, find your own harmony in doing things, because you are an incredible, magical person. You bring unknown power, unknown frequencies to this world, but you also have to give that to yourself. Find the balance between the light and the shadow. The more you can see things in a new perspective, the more you can find different frequencies to be, different ways to see things, different ways to interact with things. You will open up your light. You will gain new powers and new vantage points. Be open to doing things you've never done before. Be open to experience things that are completely foreign to you, but then do the things you've always liked to do. Find that balance. And when you are in equal harmony, you will see the most beautiful happiness come in when things are perfectly balanced. Sometimes they can change, but they will always come back to center. Much gratitude, Sue Jones. It's good to hear, Demi Leafall. Good to know you're not an alien. I can't say the same thing about myself, but I'm probably like 60% that I'm a human and 40% that that the human baby was replaced by a not human baby at night at the baby ward. Okay. Divya J, deck number 7, shuffle 5 times. When will you go back to Delhi? So you'll most likely be going back in spring. Yeah, in spring 2021, when travel restrictions will begin to open up. Know that you are Delhi. You are that frequency. Those friends you have there, the things you like to do there, you can bring to your moment now. Find the passion, the excitement you have for that location, and bring those frequencies into where you are geographically now. Make similar food that you would have there. Make similar different types of pictures and art that they have there. And connect to your passions. Maybe read books about Delhi, about different places you've never been in that area. The more research, the more you connect to that now, the faster it will happen. But I do see it happening in spring. Call out to your loved ones who are still there. Talk to them. Communicate your love for that location and be open to listening to everyone else telling you how much they miss you. You will make your way back there. Just bring Delhi here now, and the more you do that, the quicker you will be brought back to that geographic location. I hope that gives you clarity, friend. Okay, so I'm going to make the list here. Thank you, everybody. But yes, the aliens do use the internet. It is pretty easy for them to come up with a fake name and not use any profile pictures at all, or use a stock profile picture that you can cross image search and see that's not an actual person. But the moment you find out that they're an alien, they probably will stop showing up, and then another alien will probably come in. Oftentimes, they're not really what we think of as aliens. They're probably us from the past or from the future or from parallel timelines. They're just aspects of you contacting you that appear to be an alien, is what I've learned. Okay, updating the list for all the beautiful people here. I express my infinite gratitude to you all. If you like this content and you want to see it grow, please share to any people who you think will agree. Tip of the hat to you, Sue Jones. So everybody on the list I'm about to post, have your question up here and how many shuffles and which deck you would like, and I'll start that. Click any buttons on this channel. Hit any buttons you want to hit. They all help. The one that says share is probably the one that will help the most because the algorithm doesn't like suggesting my content very much. You only know about the lion if you know about the lion, it seems. So let's make that change. Okay. So, Shirley, I'll grab your question from above here. Okay, you can post your question and choose which deck you would like. I'm doing very well, everybody. Okay. Question is, will Denver reach out in the next 30 days? Okay, choose 1 through 8, 6. Okay. Okay, will Denver reach out in the next 30 days? No. They're going to take longer than 30 days to reach out. They will reach out, in probably about 2 months. It's going to reach out. So Denver will reach out to you probably in about 60 to 90 days. Know that you have to rest. You have to sleep. You have to rejuvenate. And when you rest, when you have downtime, think about your connection. Think about how you feel about this person. Think about how they feel about you. And the more you can tap into that frequency, the more it will echo. Know that work with your totems, with your animal team. They will amplify your magic. They will give you a totem, a extra strength, an extra ability to connect to this person. Whether that be a snake, an owl, a shark, whatever your spirit team is, don't let anybody take your wings away. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not allowed to be with Denver. Don't think that Denver doesn't want to be with you. Continue to believe that you are connected, you are loving, you do deserve to be together. The more you can think about that, the more you can rest and relax and know that it's happening, the faster it will happen. Make it happen now in your heart, and then the world will echo that back out to you. I hope that gives you clarity then. Thank you, friend. Okay, what is your future with P? Deck number 3, shuffle 5 times. Okay, what is the future with P? Okay, so there's the main future is going to be a long-term friendship, a long-term relationship that may be physical, but also platonic, emotional, the full spectrum of connecting your rawest passion self to them and they doing the same to you so you can connect the grid, connect the passions. Know that there will probably be a lifelong friend, somebody who you will always share energies with, you will always share love and emotion to, but it may not always be physical, it may not always be passionate, but it will always be loving and caring to this person. And in the future, there might be some trauma, there might be some pain and suffering of not connecting deeply to this person the way you want to. Let the drag people go by quick. Hello, new person who just showed up. Thank you for showing up. And know that the pain and issues that you have or and will have with this person can be healed and are not permanent. So the future with P is long-term relationship, long-term friendship, and platonic love, friend love that started as something else that becomes friendly, that becomes emotional, but not physical. I hope that gives you clarity. Yes, so future husband is very much can happen. And if there is a block, if you don't end up being married, you will always be friends. You will always have that frequency towards you. Okay, so thank you here. I'm going to update the list. Thank you everybody for posting your questions and your shuffles and decks. That helps the process keep going for everyone else. So we can get as many readings as possible in. Hello, Stephanie. Glad you showed up today. You should be able to undo that. Left click. Hello. Glad you showed up, friend. I will add you to the list right here. Okay. Brucha, if I said that correct, you are next. I'll grab your question up here. Okay. Hello. How does M feel about you today? Deck number 7, shuffle 7 times. What is the feelings of M in this now moment today for B? Okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they are deeply and madly in love with you. They want to be with you for the rest of their lives. They just don't know how to communicate it. They don't know how to let you know how they feel, but they are just so in love with you. They want to be with you. They think about you all the time. But they don't know how to control these thoughts. These thoughts they're always thinking about you. They always want to be with you. They always want to have more connections with you, but they don't know how to. They're afraid of hurting you. They're afraid of you not accepting their love. They're afraid of you not reciprocating the way that they feel towards you. So this is why they're not openly talking to you about these things. This is why they're afraid of thinking about you, because they don't know if you want to be with them. They don't know if you like them. They don't know how you feel about them. This is why they're blocking their love towards you. They're blocking their thoughts towards you. This is why you ask the question. So the recommendation I have is just talk. Let them know how you feel about them. And if they answer, then they answer. But if they don't, well, now they know, and they can have more information to go forward. They may not need to tell you anything, but they love you, they care about you, and they know that this relationship will bring happiness, but they don't know how to give love to you because they don't give love to themselves. They don't know how to help you with empowering positive thoughts because they don't think those for themselves. So until they can really overcome these issues, they're not wanting to really commit to you because they don't want to hurt you. I hope that gives you clarity because they're deeply and madly in love with you. So much so that they don't want to hurt you, so they step back. They do that out of love. even though it may not seem that way. Okay, Demi-Leafall, what are Z's intentions and thoughts? What are Z's thoughts and feelings towards you? Okay, you want me to use the pictures that are random? It says there for you. Okay. Yes, the meditation's beautiful, Demi-Leafall. So you want me to choose a random deck? Rider Waite. Okay. Number 9. I've been actually really loving this deck a lot more. There's just something about the colors. Pamela Coleman Smith is a really interesting person, and there's a lot of magic happening in this deck. So you can tell me when to stop, or stop when the power of magic tells me to. Okay, so the question is, what is Z's energies towards you? I'm going to give you the exact question. What are Z's thoughts / feelings towards you? So Z doesn't actually know the answer to that. They think of you as a very unknown force. They see a possibility of loving you, a possibility of being hurt by you, possibility of anything happening with you. They haven't made up their mind yet. There's a lot of things going through their head, but they do see you as a balanced person. They see that you are able to labor for work, but labor for creativity. They see that you're able to make a judgment, but do it in a peaceful, balanced way. But they feel like you are not in your abundance, that you're not at the maximum financial level that they would want to be attracted to. They don't know how they feel just yet because it's very new, it seems, but they might think that you might be a little poor or not at the financial level that they want to be with. But know that your balance, your strength will bring what is perfect. So I'll pull one more. Yeah. Continue that self-care. Continue to love yourself in the way that no one else has. Find that love, find that way to heal. Keep doing your drone meditations. Keep connecting to spirit. The stained glass is coming in really strong here because oftentimes this card doesn't have it. In this stained glass, there is a woman who appears to be a popess and a child at her feet. Know that the more you can bring your art to the world, the more you will attract and impress the people you want to. So, to answer your question, they see you as a balanced person. They don't know how they feel towards you yet. They haven't decided. It could be positive or it could be negative. But they do think that you are not making as much money as you could. That they think that you are not doing the work that you need to be doing just yet. So I hope that gives you clarity, friend. Much gratitude. Okay. Next is Nora. I have your question up here. Thank you, everybody, for posting your questions. Okay. What does the Pisces want from you? Okay. The Pisces wants money. They really want money and you to say nice things to them. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the nice things for you. What they want is to gain your wealth, to gain your frequency, to learn from you, but more so take from you instead of give to you. They want your love, they want your admiration, they want your kind words, but they're not willing to do that for themselves. They're not willing to give that love to themselves. They want to take your structure of wealth, they want to take your energy and as their own, but they don't want to give back to you. They don't want to have a connection with you. It's more so the cards are saying that they want to take from you. So understand that, talk to them about this. Have a dialogue, and if they're defensive and they get angry, then you know that they just want money. But if they have a rational conversation with you, if they actually talk to you about it, then you know that their intention is more than that. But the cards are saying that right now they're focused more so on money than anything else. So I hope that can give you clarity. Don't end it just yet. Just have a discussion, and you can tell a lot of what their intentions is, whether or not they engage in the discussion or if they close up and get angry. Thank you, Stephanie. That really helps. Okay, then if it seems like their intention is to teach you money, to instruct you on how to be with money, because it seems like finance is very important over romance. So if you have no money, then what they would want is to teach you how to have money, to show you how to make sure that you always have enough money, how you always will have enough abundance. So I hope that gives you clarity there. Okay, deck number 8, shuffle 8 times. But it seems like they really are focused on money is like their main thing right now, is more than anything else. They have a lot of love, but they're not open to it completely, but they are really good at finance. You're never late, friend. Thank you for showing up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Is the Pisces interested in someone else besides you and his separated wife? Yeah. It's not the fact that they're interested in anyone in particular. They just really like sex. They really, really like sex. They think about it all the time. They're controlled and manipulated by sex. They don't know how to sustain one relationship of one person. They lie, they manipulate, they control, they dominate. They do this because they think they're doing what's right. They think they're heading in the right direction, but what they're doing is hurting people and causing pain. They think they're just giving people what they want, but what they're actually doing is hurting people. And so there is probably multiple people that they are having sex with, but they're only thinking about one person themselves. They're not thinking about how their actions affect anyone else. They're only thinking about their satisfaction and their physical output. They're not really caring about if they hurt anybody. They don't really care if they set anyone back or tie people down. They don't care about that. They just want to give themselves the satisfaction. They're only thinking about themselves right now. They're in a selfish mindset and are controlled by either alcohol or sex. And be open, they're probably lying to you about something. Okay. Thank you so much for posting these questions, Stephanie. It really helps. Okay. Is S interested in having committed relationship with you? Okay. And I'll check for the deck here if you have one. Miha? Okay, choose 1 through 8. And I'll start shuffling that for you. If you are here, Mia, or I can choose for you. I see a lot of new names, so thank you, everybody. If this is your first time showing up here, I want you to know that I'm grateful for your time. I'm grateful for your energy here, and I hope to see you on the regular. I go live every day. The times will change, but the energies of gratitude, understanding, and acceptance will always stay the same. So I don't see a deck for you, Miha, but I do have your question. So if you are here, please choose a deck or tell me and I can choose for you. But I'll save you on the list. You'll still be the first when I get that information. I'll move on just for now. Okay, Miha, I don't have a deck for you. Deck 5, shuffle 10 times. Okay, does the Pisces have strong or love feelings towards you? Yes, glad you have returned, Snarky Star. I can feel the starlight. Hope you don't mind the sirens, everybody. Okay. Does designer? So the Pisces has incredibly strong feelings that can become love. They're not love yet, but they really are courageous and they're not afraid to work with you, to put themselves on a level with you. And they are really magnetized to you. They have a lot of same energies of same frequencies. So they are attracted to you and you are attracted to them. But it's not love rate yet, but it is very strong magnetic. So you are attracting to each other. Just ask for help with the angels, talk to your spirit team, talk to your energies, your totems, whatever this may be, and talk to your teams, ask for help, and be open to receiving this help because you and this person will get closer. Just talk to your angels, talk to them about their angels. And the more that you both can ask for help, the more that you can communicate openly, the more courage you have in communication, the faster it will transform into what it's meant to be. So I hope that gives you clarity. The angels love you very much. Just ask for help and they will always listen. Okay, so Miha, I will choose for you deck number 9, the Rider-Waite. So I can ask your question here. I'll stop when the energy is compelled. If you want another question, you will be added on, but I will answer for you now. If you show back up, you can find this. Okay. Is S interested in having a committed romantic relationship with you? So they're not. So wow, this is a very clear answer. That's pretty amazing. Okay, they are not at all interested in a long-term romantic relationship. This is not what they want. This is not what they're willing to do. They will lie and pretend that they are because they want sex. They want to touch your body. They want you to pleasure them, and they want to pleasure you. They want these external stimuli. They want to drink with you. They want to smoke with you. They want to play and dance with you, but they don't want to work on themselves. They don't want to love themselves. They don't want to care for themselves. They want you and your body and your energies. They're not willing to think about bettering themselves. They're not willing to set barriers. They're not willing to understand their thoughts. They are just in a lust state. They're just being controlled by their body. They're not being controlled by their spirit. And so no, it seems like they just want sex. They just want the carnal, the physical. They don't want love. They don't want to be with you romantically forever. So I hope that gives you clarity when you watch this back. Thank you so much. Okay. Is there marriage for M and U? Please use deck 5. Shuffle 7 times. Okay. Yes, I do see marriage. Know that just make the attempt. Make the attempt to talk to them. Make the attempt to let them know how you feel. Let them know what your intentions are. And know that by making the attempt to communicate, and no matter what happens, finding enjoyment. The more enjoyment you can have together, the more you can laugh, the more you can explore, the more you can enjoy each other's company, the faster that energy of marriage will come in. Know that you're already connected to them very deeply. Just accept that they are the person for you. Accept that you will marry. Accept that you will be happy. Accept that you are a good person. Accept that you deserve love. Accept that you are beautiful and that this person does care about you. The more you can accept these things, the more you can embrace them into yourself, the more you can have excitement and enjoyment for everything that happens, the faster it will happen, the more you will experience it. So they do want to marry you. Just communicate with them. Okay, so next is deck number 3. And you would like to know when your assistant manager results will come. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. Hello, Bushi. Thank you for everybody. Okay. So they're really coming in fast. You're going to hear about your results very quickly, and it's going to lead you either way to the most abundant finances, to the most wealth mindset. Continue to love yourself. Continue to know that what you're doing is loving, is kind, that this assistant manager position will come to you because you are able to love yourself and respect others. You'll be able to give love to other people. Just Know that you got it. Don't think that you're not qualified. Don't think that other people will have this. Don't let your thoughts dequalify you. You deserve this position. You will do very good in this position. Remember that, and don't allow these thoughts to come in. Be patient. Know it is coming rapidly. It's going to come in very quickly, but the time between now and then, don't beat yourself up. Don't hurt yourself with thoughts. Think, I am qualified. I am the person this job is needing. When I am there, I will be successful. So think about what your job responsibilities will be. Think about your connections with other people. Think about the money you'll be making. Think about the opportunities that will come in. The more that you can think about the positives instead of the negatives, the faster it will come in. So in August, yes, I do see it coming up. So I do see them coming in. Pull one more for clarity. Yeah, it's going to be August. And just know that the angels are watching over you, are going to make the most beautiful result happen. Just continue to find balance, continue to find the energy of working for yourself and working for others. Still put your projects, still find creative outlets. And the more you can do this now, when you start the job, you already have a system in place. So you still are fulfilled creatively and fiscally. So I hope that answers for you. Much gratitude. I hope you come back to the channel. I go live every day. Okay, for the Pisces. The one and only Pisces. So when you and your person will move in together, deck number 3. So you can tell me when to stop shuffling, or I'll stop shuffling when the energies compel me to. Okay, JJ, I will do the 777 for you. So Pisces, okay. Thank you for showing up. So when you and your person will move in together. Okay, so it's the virus is preventing it from happening as rapidly as you may want it to. I see it might take about a year, maybe even longer. But know that the few things I want to tell you very importantly is keep doing the work. Keep working on your relationship with them. Keep trying to save money. Keep doing the energies that you're doing now, and it will happen. It may not happen as fast as you want it to, but keep working towards it. Keep it as a goal. But most importantly, know that it can happen now in your mind. Visualize where you want to move into. Do a virtual tour. Look at the reviews of other people who live in that area. Think about every day waking up with this person. Think about cleaning this house. Think about maintaining this place, moving in together. The more you can think about it, the more you can plan it mentally now with excitement, with joy, the faster and faster it will happen. Just know sometimes you have to wait. Things have to change before the new comes in. Make space for this energy. Release the processes of being alone, of not living with this person. Let them die, let them move away so you can grow into the most powerful version of yourself. It might take more time than you want it to. Just know that you can experience the excitement of living with this person now, with your mind, with your brain. Write down the things you want to do when you live with them. Write down where you want to live. Look it up. Look up other people who already live there now. And the more you can do this, the quicker it will happen. So it's probably going to be about a year. Just know with any readings, especially timeline readings, you receiving this reading will change the outcome of the reading. So by you hearing this could easily make it happen way faster or way slower. Just know that the action steps that you take is what's going to happen. If you listen to my advice, it will probably happen faster. But if you don't, it will probably happen slower. I can't give exact timelines because you have free will. Never forget that. Everybody here. This is your life. I'm just telling you the forecast. You are the one who decides if it rains or not. Okay. Well, two was what I was going to choose anyway. It's the best one for your question. So, Karina, you can tell me when to stop. Or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. Oh, 7 shuffles. Okay. And 7. Okay. What are you supposed to do with your life? Okay. So you are supposed to be awesome. You're supposed to be amazing. A dancer, a singer, an artist, a creator of some kind, somebody who makes the world see the light in themselves. Kuan Yin is a goddess of meditation, of dance, of sleep, of dreams. Know that your purpose, your reason to be on the planet is to show people that magic is needed. People will call you many names. They will say mean things about you. That doesn't mean it's true. This is called the occultic king, is the name of this card. Sometimes they are helpful and sometimes they hinder. Know that find the right balance. Find the right level of service to self and service to others and keep them in harmony. Your purpose, the reason why you're on this planet, is to show people what love is, to show people how to love others unconditionally, how to care about others and yourself in a perfect balance. So, Rob, please ask your question and choose 1 through 8, and I'll do that for you. So, Karina, you were meant to be loved. You were meant to give love. You were meant to show love. Use your magic, use your way of creating reality, of understanding the mystic secrets, and share that with other people. But do it in a way that only you can. Do it in a way that brings excitement and joy and passion and love and just jubilance. Jubilance. The more you can experience jubilee, it's just amazing. I can't even describe it, how amazing that you will feel when you are doing these things, when you are dancing on stage, when you are singing to 1 million people, when you are cooking for thousands, when you are doing all these things. It is so amazing and bubbling to the surface, like 1 million rainbows all happening at once. I hope that gives you clarity, friend. Thank you so very much. I hope to see you here on this channel. Your energy is just glorious. Same for everybody else here, all the 11 people now in the future. All the 11 people now, and then to all the other people in the future, I want to express my gratitude. I want you to know that I am grateful that you are here now. I am grateful that you are giving me your time and giving yourself the time to see the lion, to talk to the beautiful aspects of yourself. That's why I'm here. Okay, JJ wants deck number 7, shuffle 7 times, and then cut 7 times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay. So the Gemini's feelings towards you at the present. Okay. So they are physically attracted to you. They love the way you create. They love the way that you are your own person. But they also see that you enjoy the physical. You enjoy the stimuli. And there it's more lust than it is love. They want to be physical with you instead of being emotionally physical with you. They think about you a lot, but they don't like how much they think about you. They're probably lusting over you in a very unhealthy way. They're objectifying you in their thoughts. They want to have passion with you, but not romance. They want that physical passion, but it burns. And that's what their ambition is right now. Talk to them. Let them know what you want out of this relationship. Let them know what your boundaries are. Let them know what your expectations are and what you are willing to bring to the table. The more you can communicate with them, the less confusion will happen. The less they will try to manipulate you with external forces. The more you will be in control of yourself, the less that they will be able to manipulate and dominate you. Seems like they want to dominate you passionately, but not care about you romantically. A lot of lust energies coming forward. I don't like it. I hope that answers for you, friend. But thank you, JJ, for showing up. I hope that can give you some clarity. Okay, deck number 6. Shuffle 13 times for Rob. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So does the Sagittarius you were once involved with have any intentions on reaching out to you at some point? I still have some reservations. Yep. I see that happening real in the cards. So, okay, so here's the best way for me to explain this to you, friend. So they are going through the portal, the Dragon's Gate. They are transforming. They have to leave behind the person who they were. They have to leave behind the people who are not willing to develop and change. But they see that you are already stepped through that portal, that you have already began to change. You are already the new version of yourself. You're not who you were before, but they're still clinging to who they were before. They are in a very powerful transitionary period. They're in a shape-changing way. They're changing who they are. They're changing how they do things. They're changing everything. And they are thinking about being with you. They are considering it, but they're afraid that they have not changed enough. They're afraid that you are not changing enough. And the only way that you can heal this is continue to level up, continue to grow, to breathe your fire, to ride the dragon. The more you can take your fear, take that monster you're afraid of, and instead of killing it, ride it, master it. The more you can do that, the more you can master your passion, the more you can be the best version of you, the more this person will want to be with you. So they are thinking about it, but they have to step through the portal, and they need to see that you are the most powerful version of yourself once they get there. Just keep talking to the mutual friend to see what's going on, and be open to change. Be malleable. Don't be rigid. Be be liquid. I hope that can give you clarity then. They are going through the Dragon's Gate very strong, so know that on the other side, they're not going to be who they were in the past. Don't judge them based on who they were in the past. And if they judge you on who you were in the past, call them out on it, because that's not who you are now. Everybody wants you to be who you were last year, but that's never going to be the case. So, okay. Is there a course that you want to do? I would like to get a job if I do it. Deck 4. Okay. Is there like a career course you want to do? Okay, is there a education course you would like to do? And if you do that, would you get a job in that field? Okay. So you can tell me when to stop. And I'll stop when the energies compel me here. And then Tarot TV with T will be next after this. So, Bushi, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me off of deck 4. So it's been about 20 years now, but when I was a kid, my mom had a friend who was a psychic. I got brought over to her house once, and she had all these knickknacks and all these objects everywhere, all the bric-a-brac and you could ever imagine, right? Every surface of this house was full of objects, and each one was a magic symbol. And this woman was given tarot readings. She was using the Rider-Waite, and she gave my mom a reading, and I was just freaking fascinated, right? And for years, I wanted to know if magic was real. And I had this tarot deck 4, for about 2 years untouched, just used as cool cards to look at, but never to give readings with. And so for these last 3 years, I've been giving these readings. And I would like very much to show people that tarot and oracle cards don't have to be done the way they have always been done. They don't have to be the way they've always been. So tell me when to stop, friend, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. I want to share that story here because every person has to have the courage to be who they want or who they know they need to be. I don't have the easiest time doing this. It's emotionally difficult for me. I'm an extrovert naturally, but here I'm a very, very extra. Okay. So, Bushi, I feel compelled to stop. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, so is there a course that you want to do? Yeah, so I don't know why he keeps coming up. So, but the devil is to show you that don't listen to other people. Don't let other people tell you what course you need. Make it up for yourself. Don't rely on other people to tell you what you need to do. Don't let other people tell you what has to happen. That's wrong. You pick what happens. You are the one who chooses, because you are allowed to be happy. Find the course that will make you the most happy, that will make you feel the most love and gratitude from other people. Find that thing and know that it's probably going to maybe be metalworking or some type of forging or creating or welding, sheet metal mechanic, somebody who works with metal. Very strong, I see that. So maybe you might want to look into metalworking and you will get a job very quickly because they always need more mechanics. They always need more builders and other people to work with metal. So know that if you do work with metal, you will be very successful and have a long-term career in the field of metal. Metal forging, metal auging, metal repair, any any monetizable field with metal. That's what I see very strong for you, Bushi. Look into jewelry, maybe cars, maybe sculpture. Just find some way to work with metal and you would be successful in that, but don't listen to what other people tell you you have to do. Do what you feel like you need to be doing. I hope that can answer for you. I think I understood the question enough. Okay, how does Eric feel about you currently? So, Tarot TV with T, please tell me when to stop. I did your question, friend, so you can go back and grab that. Okay, the question. Okay. And no need to apologize. No, this is a sorry-free zone. Your apology is accepted, and you did nothing wrong to be sorry for. I'm glad you showed up. Yeah, I'm not a supporter of sorries. I don't think that they actually do anything besides cause issues. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, Tarot TV. How does Eric feel about you currently? So, yeah. They are in love with you, but not in love with themselves. They care about you so deeply and emotionally, but they don't care about, they're not doing that for themselves. They're kind of maybe depressed and feeling like they can't be in love, like they can't give this love to you openly because they're lost in their mind, they're lost in thoughts. And the tripping is probably over money, right? Like thinking that there's not enough money, that the money's not happening fast enough, that, oh, we don't have enough money, I don't have enough money for this, I don't have enough money for that. Know that that's false, but this is what they think. They think that there's not enough money to be with you, that they don't have enough to be with you, where you know that that's false. You know that you are tapped into the infinite code of abundance. You know that you are always wealthy. You always have enough. You always are supplied by the universe. They don't believe that. They want to learn that from you, and they want to gain more of that energy from you. And they also want to learn magic from you. They want to learn the tarot. They want to learn the Ouija board if you use it. They want to learn how to use candles and flowers and crystals to learn magic, but they are unwilling to do the work by themselves. They kind of want you to just give them the magic skills. They want you to answer their questions. They don't want to master it their own way. They kind of want to they want to take it from you. And is always asking, yeah, but they're not willing to do the research. They're not willing to do the work to make it happen. They just want to take the easy way. And this will probably change, but they have to learn from themselves before they can learn from you. So I hope that gives you clarity. I have logs. You'll be added to the list. Thank you. This is your first time here. Yes, the Hierophant is the card of the educator. He wants to learn how to be magic from you, that only you can teach him, that only you can show him. He kind of wants to be like your apprentice. And that's a great thing. Okay, Christine Rose, if you are here, you can post your question. Oh, I have it right here. Okay, any deck, let's go number 9. Any good news coming your way? Coming your way towards you? If so, what are they? Okay, what good news is coming in? Because there's always good news. So what's the news? What's the news? Give us the good news. Give us the good news. Okay. Okay. So the good news is you are going to be able to see the light. People have been probably deceiving and manipulating you for a while now, and that's going to stop. The good news is you're going to set your boundaries. You're going to take power over your thoughts. You're not going to let these people's lies and manipulative force affect you anymore. The good news is you are the world. You are the connection of spirit. You are guided by the 4 directions. You are protected by the holy infinite force. You are creating the most beautiful life. And the good news is you have won this game. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to worry. Set your boundaries, set your thoughts, and master them. Make this world know that you're here, and it will give it back to you. You deserve to be powerful. Don't block yourself off. Don't hide your power. Be the most powerful version of yourself. The good news is the opportunity for you to be a leader, to be the most powerful version of yourself. It's coming in. You just have to set those boundaries and know that those lies that people have told you, that you're not allowed to be successful, that you're not beautiful, that you're not freaking amazing. Everything that anyone has ever said that's like that is a lie. And the good news is you're going to realize that you are all you ever need, and you are perfect right now. And every single now, you get more and more and more freaking perfect. That's the good news, friend. I hope that lets you feel how amazing I feel now. Thank you. So you feel like everything's going against you. You feel that things are not working. Those are lies. The reason why you feel this is because you were trained your whole life to not be amazing, to not have everything go your way, to not have everything line up perfectly. But that's a lie. And the good news is you're going to learn that your thoughts create your reality. So if you think you are perfect, if you think everything is happening in this most beautiful way, then it will begin to. You will leave those thoughts of not being good enough, of being heartbroken, leave those behind, and take the new thoughts that you are full, you are whole, you are the world, and you deserve to be happy. And allow yourself to be happy. Anything else is just a lie that you continue to tell yourself because others told it to you first. I hope that answers. Much gratitude, friend. I hope that heals the heart. Okay. What is your life's purpose? I'm getting a little fired up, so got some energetic fire here. Thank you to the moderators, to the viewers. If one of the moderators could kindly post the donation link that's in the description, that would be very, very appreciated. Stop whenever. What is your life's purpose? Okay. Your life's purpose is to overcome the challenges, to know that every challenge is making you stronger, is allowing you, every challenge that comes up allows you to understand and empathetically help other people who are not able to make through the challenge themselves. Your purpose is to be courageous, to do the things that are hard, to feel the challenge, to feel the negativity, and attract it anyway, to attract the light, to attract the happiness, even in the darkness. So other people have the courage to do it too. Your life purpose is to be a magnet of joy, to be a magnet of suffering, to help these people with courage, to help them with their challenges like you have made it through yours. Your purpose is to be a leader, to be a big sibling, to be the person to say, hey, I went through that too, and I made it through the other side. Let me help you. And if you don't want that help, let me attract, magnetize what you do need. You are here to be your life purpose is to be a moderator, to be the person, a model operator, to be a model of how others can operate in their own way, in their own unique way, but to show that you can make it through the challenges. Okay, I have logs. I'll do yours next here. You would like a general reading? Okay. Is there a deck you would like? You can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. I didn't see a deck for you. So you can type a number 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. Secret deck number 9 has been unlocked. So that's also, I'll choose 9. Okay, I'll start shuffling for the general reading. You can tell me when to stop, or I can choose when to stop. Okay, and Stephanie, you can close the list. So that heat, friend, is your highest light coming in. You're feeling your own magic light. Okay. So your general reading is to remind you that you are the master of your thoughts. That how you think is not what others put on you. Know that you are in control of your thoughts. If you're thinking things you don't like to think, if you're feeling things that you don't like to feel, you're in control. Don't let others dominate your thoughts. Don't let others people tell you that you need to think a certain way. Yes, you'll be the last one, Bika, and you'll be the last one for tonight. You showed up just before the end. So remember, Aya, that the fears, the doubts, the pain, the suffering that you have that keeps you up at night, that makes you hurt, that just causes you anguish. When you can start turning them into art, when you can put them on your vlogs, when you can share them with other people and transform them and use these things, then they will no longer cause you pain. They will no longer cause you this anguish because you're transforming them, you're using them, you're allowing them to be used. Know that you have to sometimes step away. You have to walk away from the love others give you, walk away from the way things have always been, and continue forward. Know that you can do that. So take the things that hurt, take the things you feel bad about, take all that sludge, right? And feel it and make something out of it. Write a poem, draw a picture, talk about it on your vlog. Anything that you can do to walk away from these sadnesses, from this pain, from the love of being hurt, the more you can step away from that, the more you will be the most powerful master of your thoughts. Don't let these thoughts dominate you. Dominate them. Use them to bring you to the next level. Oftentimes, nobody wants to talk about the sludge. Nobody wants to talk about the pain of loneliness, of sadness, of regret, of doubt, of sorrow. But when we can talk about them, when we can use them as art, as expression, they're no longer dominating us, we dominate them. So I hope that answers for you. Try maybe writing these things down, making poems, do abstract drawings. You don't have to release them to anybody, but if you can transform them from thoughts into an object, they will have less power over you. You will have power over them. I hope that gives you clarity. It's your first time here, friend. So I look forward to seeing you here again, and I wish you much success on your vlogs. Okay, Charlie the Bear. Thank you for showing up, friend. Glad to see you here again. $10, $11, $12. Okay. So, friend, okay, your partner sent you an email to the government job for feedback. Will he get the job? Seems to be dragging, and he has turned down offers. He has turned down offers for this role. Okay, so this is what I see for you, friend. Know that they are holding on to their money. They're waiting for the right job. They will get this job, but they won't be happy with it. They will never have enough money. But they have an ancestral money, like it might be an inheritance or something like that. But they're very grounded, connected to money. They think about it a lot. But know that your love for them, the connection emotionally you have for them, will support them in this job. and will allow them to support you in your job. Just remember that abundance is everywhere. The universe is wealthy. You are wealthy. The more you can connect to the idea that you have more than enough, you will always have more than enough. You are wealthy. You are beautiful. You are loving. You are doing the right job. So know that whether or not they do get this job, you will be happy together. You will be wealthy together. So connect to that. Just continue to find loving things you can do with them. Find new ways to connect to them, and maybe think about maybe starting some financial project with them. But know that they probably will get this job. They won't like it very much, but they will get it. And over time, they will realize that they are allowed to enjoy making money. They're allowed to be abundant. They're allowed to have the wealth they always wanted. And so are you. Thank you. Hopefully you're a little less of a grumpy bear. I don't have any picnic baskets. Please send me an email. Pooja B. I will answer a question there. They might have to create that job for themselves. Well, thank you all. You all are amazing. If you're watching this, I don't care who you are. I don't care what anyone has ever told you. That means nothing. You are amazing. Why? Because you're not afraid of the lion. You're not afraid of the third eye. Because you're here. That means you are connected to the lions. That means your third eye is opening. Because you wouldn't want to listen to these words I say if you don't feel those frequencies. So, gratitude to everybody viewing this now or in the future. Okay, I have a question about your path. You want to help others in their healing, but you are nervous to put yourself out there. Any recommendations or messages? Okay, I'll use the deck I created. But first I want to tell you this, Adriana, that you are the path. That there is no path. I don't believe in that at all. I believe that you are the path. That the things that are meant to happen are going to happen because you are going to make them happen. That you are on the path because the path is you. Wherever you go, whatever you do is the path. You can't get off the path because you are it. I want you to know that I don't support the path. You are the path. And you want to help others, but you're nervous about putting yourself out there. The recommendation I can say for you is to continue to heal yourself. Heal yourself and heal this nervousness, because I'm incredibly nervous to put myself out here. I will openly admit that every single day, but I do it anyway. I am freaking terrified of putting my energies to other people to help heal them. I don't fully know if I'm doing it the way I should be doing it, but I do it anyway. That's my recommendations for you. Baby steps. Start a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. And then the more and more you do, the farther and farther you will be. So I'm going to pull some cards to give you even more clarity. But remember that you are the path. The nervousness is telling you that you should do it. If you are not nervous, then you shouldn't do it. If you don't feel nerves, if you don't feel that sensation of butterflies, then you're doing the wrong thing. If it's just easy and you just, it's whatever, then that's not what you should be doing. But if it makes you nervous, if it makes your skin crawl, but you still feel like you got to do it anyway, you still feel like it's what needs to happen, then you're doing what's right. Because I tell you, I'm nervous every single time. every single time. So know that the strings connects you, string theory, connects you to the universe. You can heal these people. You can show others how to heal themselves. You can teach other people how to make money, how to be successful with their gifts and with your gifts. Just know that you have to do that for yourself before you can ever do it for anyone else. You have to teach yourself before you can teach anyone else. And we have two forces diametrically opposed but always in harmony. The 7 deadly sins. I'm not going to name them. You can look them up. The most important one is greed and lust are the two ones that are coming in. Know that this comes from lack and separation. The 7 deadly sins will only affect you if you allow them to affect you. Know that what's more important than the sins are the 7 hermetic teachings, the 7 principles of the universe. All is mind, all is mental. Harmony are the two I'm going to mention. You should look up the 7 hermetic teachings. They will really help you in a lot of ways in your life. And know that the thoughts you have will echo back out to you. Think that you are deserving to heal other people. Think that this nervousness is propelling you to do it. The more you can think, the more you can do it anyway, even when you're thinking you're not doing it right, but you know that you are. The more you can master these 7 laws and stop committing the 7 sins, the more you will be able to be that person you always wanted to be. You are the path, you are light, and you are making this world a better place by just showing up. Thank you, friend. Thank you for showing up. That's good to hear, Bika. There's probably close to 100 hours now of me talking on YouTube, so I'm not going to listen to it all, but if someone else wants to, I've listened to probably 20 plus hours of my own voice, and it's a little too much for me right now, but there's a lot of it. Because I don't remember what's said, because I'm usually in a very deep trance channel. I'm 50-50 now, so it's half me in trance, and so half of the lion aspect, which I'm channeling in, and then 50% of me, the human Samuel Eulinus, and we're in perfect harmony. Usually it's about 80% lion, 20% Sam, 20% human. So feel free to go back through the old content. I have to rewatch it because I don't remember anything that happens, because I'm usually so deep. Right now I'm not as deep as I normally go. That's why I'm using the word I instead of we. If I'm a little deeper, I usually go we. Hello, your divinely guided life. Okay, so I'm going to grab your question. It's fine. Because tell me when to stop, or I'll stop and the energies can tell me. Okay, let me know if it's still buffering or if there's any connection issues. And your divinely guided life, I can give you a general reading over email. The list is closed here, but I always give myself about 30 minutes after each reading to answer any emails that come in. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so your general reading, friend, is so I don't like giving negative readings, but there are cards of blocks, and oftentimes they come off as a negative thing. So the most important thing for you right now, Bika, is to remember that your passions will create the reality you want. Make it happen. Take the things you're passionate about, take the things that you're excited about, that bring you joy, love, and just this bubbling of I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. I'm so excited. There's deliciousness, as a friend of mine says. When you feel that level come in, make it happen. Use that as your guide. Use that excitement, use that creativity, use that passion as your guide, because the thoughts that you have that are blocking you, the things that hurt you, the pain, the suffering, the neglect, the regret, transform them into art, transform them into music, into dance, into anything. By using them as a fuel source, they will no longer block you. They will no longer affect you as much, because you can transform them as an idea into an object. From an idea, a concept, an emotion, into a physical thing. It could be a temporary physical thing or a long-lasting physical thing. Either way, when you transfer these energies into something else, they will no longer dominate you. Same with these passions, the things you used to be passionate about, the people who you used to share passions with, the things that used to happen. Don't let them trip you up. Don't let them affect you. Know that you're more powerful than them. Root yourself, connect deep into this earth, and remember that you are no fool. You are wise. You are able to transform any negative things, any things that no longer serve, into the most powerful, beautiful form of creation. I hope this gives you clarity, friend. Take your wand, take your excitement, and transform all these darknesses. Transform all of this goop, this ooze, this miasma. Transform that into love, into joy, into jubilance, into just beauty, because that's what it's for. That's why we suffer. That's why we have bad times. That's why the darkness comes up. So we can use it as a fuel source. So we can use it as a way to get what we want. I hope that answers for you. Getting pretty fiery. Your divinely guided life. I hope everything worked out with you and your sister. I was sending some healing particles your way. I always sprinkle the grid with healing magic, certain places where I think it might need some conscious attention. And anybody who shows up here is always echoed. Okay. Stephanie, if you have a question or a reading for the collective or a general reading. Thank you. I want everybody to know that this is not any one-sided transition. If you're watching this, me helping you is allowing you to help me. It is an equal trade, because I am better able to have confidence to speak, which is hard for me. I'm better able to be me, but also be a channeler at the same time, to bring both my energies and the energies of a space lion in at the same time. This is why I'm working on the 50-50. I'm generally 80-20, but I was told today to bring more of myself to the table than I generally do. To be less of a channel and to be more of a human. And I'm doing that. And you all share your experiences, your questions, your frequencies to me, and me translating it to you is an equal exchange, 50-50. I just want to explain that. Oftentimes, I see all these gratitude, all these kind words that are said, but the lion doesn't feel a need to acknowledge this because that's just how they operate in the higher dimensions. But me as a human on the third dimension, oftentimes, I'm at the fourth now, but oftentimes as a human, I want to acknowledge that. So thank you. Okay, Stephanie, you are asking for a message for the collective. Okay, reading for the collective, the entire planet, the cosmos, and the universe. I'm going to go deck number 9. So you can just tell me when to stop, Stephanie, and I will allow you to be the key to the collective. I'm going to get some water quick. Usually the hour 40 is my maximum, no water limit. Okay. Okay. See, this is some of the times where I'm glad to be 50-50 because I just laugh at these cards, how accurate it is. So everybody in the world, hello, greetings. This is your time to be acknowledged. I want you to know that all those conflicts you're going through, all those people who are telling you that you're not good enough, all of those people telling you that you're not passionate enough, that you're not excited enough, that you got to be this way, that you got to do it this way. It has to be this way. Then people are wrong. They are so far off the mark. They are just wrong. You don't have to be like anybody. You don't have to do anything the way anyone has ever done. You do not have to be in pain. Don't have to be in suffering. You don't have to hurt anymore. You don't have to be negative anymore. You can if you want to. This is a good way to write music, good way to make art. If you do them in that way. But oftentimes we don't do anything with these things. We don't create anything with them. And now's the time to create. If someone's telling you negative things, make something of it. Turn them into a goblin or an ogre and make a story about it. If someone's telling you that you don't deserve love, that you're a fuck up, well then write a poem about how it's awesome to fuck up. And take these things and take the power away from others and put the power back to yourself. Because everybody is allowed to be the world. This whole collective, this whole reason why you're on Earth, you're watching this message, you were meant to be a creator being. You were born to make things that no one else will ever make. You were born to take that suffering, to take that pain, to take that fears, take those mean things people say about you and make something out of it. Do something with it. Trust the 4 elements. Trust your abilities. Make boundaries. Set goals. Do these things because you are here on this world to be a creator, to create things that never can and never will be created by anyone else. You are loved by the cosmos. You are loved by your guides. You're loved by the animals. You're loved by the plants. You're loved by the air. You are loved by the lions. You are visionary. You're here to create. Take that suffering. Take those mean things people are saying and make something out of it. Don't just let it dominate you. Don't let it control you. Control it. Take those forces. Allow them to be. Say, thank you, universe. Thank you for letting me suffer so I can take that suffering and make something out of it. Universe, thank you for letting these people say mean things about me so I can show other people to not be that way. Thank you, self, for being alive to be beautiful. Thank you, me. Thank you, self. I'm so happy I'm me. I'm so happy I'm here. I'm so happy I'm allowed to make. The more you do this, the more you feel this, the better and more beautiful this world will become. There's the message from the collective. I've got a tear. So, thank you, everybody. I'm challenging myself every day in these videos. Some days I challenge myself to go near full channel. Very little Sam is left. Sometimes I challenge myself to channel less, to have more Sam and less Lion. Sometimes it's more Lion, less Yule. And sometimes it's all Lion. And sometimes it's all Yule. It's going to change every day. I'm pushing myself both ways. So know that the messages will always be of kindness, will always be of support, and will always be empowering you to make the choices in your life. I don't want you to follow these things blindly. I don't want you to worship me or believe that I know more than you do. That's not true. You know all you need to know. You are all you need to be. You just got to create whatever it is. And when you do, there are people who will say, you are amazing. Let me be that first person. Let me tell you all watching this now or in the future that I am grateful that you are alive. I'm grateful you found this. And I want you to know that I will come live every day as long as I continue to. And if I miss one day, I'll be back the very next one. Because I need you to know that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be hugged. I may not be able to give you a hug in physical, but you are loved by this one human, by this one lion, and by this whole cosmos. Loves and supports you. I'm going to end with this message. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the auditors. You are acknowledged and loved. Gratitude always.